Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Thank you very much for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. I truly appreciate it. You guys are amazing. And today is a tarot reading. It's about the energy of May. What's coming to you in May? Is there anything that you need to know? I'm going to use this beautiful tarot deck to channel spirit about the energy of May. Let's get right to it. Chros ifelen, sukran izrech, zantros mich kelles, kadrof isefech nindrason, shachmus ikres, ik zantros kimache. Okay. So, in May, first we got, the Magician, but reversed. Look at this Magician card here. Look how gorgeous it is, but it's reversed. Followed by, what do we have here? The Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Swords. But notice something very interesting here. The Magician is holding a sword, you see that? It's the same sword from the Ace of Swords. You see, it's the same sword. That's very interesting. And I'm going to tell you why. The Magician reversed. Meaning that Spirit here is saying that in May, because this is the first card that I actually pulled, is this Magician card. Spirit is saying that you're not being the Magician, you're not using the tools available to you. You're confused, you're distracted. You're the Magician because the card showed up. You are the Magician, so you're gifted. You have powers within you. You're connected to spirits, to entities, to the occult, to what's hidden, to the spirit realm, but you're not being the Magician. You have certain tools, you have certain things that you're not using to your advantage, and Spirit wants to bring your attention to that. One of them is the sword that the Magician is holding here. This sword is the element of air. It's spirit. Air is the element of spirit. And you're not really listening to spirit. You're not connecting to spirit. So in May, Spirit wants you to kind of open up yourself more to spirit, to the intuition that comes to you. What I'm hearing from Spirit is that in May, because May is the month when everything comes to life, when nature comes to life, nature becomes green, it's beautiful, whether it's sunny days, the animals are happy, the animals come to life, they thrive, the insects, the greenery, the lushness of nature everywhere in the world. Everywhere, things come to life. So Spirit is saying you need to embody that. You need to embody it in your life. You need to come to life through connecting to Spirit. So what I'm hearing is that Spirit wants you to just become air. That's why here we have the element of air, which is the sword, with the Magician holding the air, holding that sword, but reversed. So what I'm reading from this energy here is that Spirit is wanting you to fully become airy. So this is how it's going to work. Let's say you're an earth element or you're a fire element and it's hard for you to be airy. It's really like hard for you to be flexible and malleable and follow the wind and just be like, like the water, like the air. The water elements are better at this as well. Spirit wants you in May, in this month, to focus solely on being like an air element. Go study the air elements, study the zodiac signs of the air elements. See how are they? Who are they? You have a friend who's an air element? Go and ask them about how their life is. How do they make decisions? How do they act in different situations? Learn from them. But it has to be someone who is a true representation of the air element, like an Aquarian or a Libra, Gemini, of course. These are the three ones, but it has to be someone who really represents that. Study from them, study about the air element, study about spirit, because this month you need to become airy. You need to just follow that wind. Whatever comes to you, comes to your intuition, you have to go ahead and do it. That's what Spirit wants you to do in this month. You can't be too much in the physical. This is not the month to be too grounded and too physical and too earthy. This is the month where you have to kind of just spread your wings and just literally learn to fly. Learn to fly. Learn to use the air to your advantage. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit, because it's time to liberate yourself. It's time to follow that intuition that comes to you. It's time for you to just, like, if something comes to you, act on it. Do it. Follow it. Don't question it. Don't go and discuss with your friends. So, I had this intuition and I was wondering, is this something that I'm supposed to? No, don't. Why are you asking people? Something came to you, go ahead and do it. Do it. This is it. This is it. It came from Spirit. Do it. Spirit knows better. Your higher self knows better. Spirit always will know better. Always. So when something comes from Spirit, don't doubt it. Don't discuss it. Take action on it. That's what's coming to me. So for this month, make sure to be the Seven of Cups. Here it's the water element. We have the Seven of Cups, and look at this depiction here. It's a seven-headed lion, and with the wing, it's a beautiful depiction. Look at this entity. Here, what I'm seeing from this depiction, and what Spirit is telling me at the same time, is there's seven is the number of Spirit, by the way, since we're talking about Spirit, about air. 7 is the number of Spirit. 7 is the number of the seeker. 7 is the number that represents seeking the unknown and looking for the secrets of the universe, understanding what is not understood. 7 is the number of alchemy. It's the number of the 7 planets. It's the number, the 7 days of the week. 7 is a mystical number, and it is the true representation of Spirit. And Spirit here wants you to fully go into the unknown, because being the true magician that holds his sword or wand, which represents Spirit, the magician is always in the unknown. Always. He never questions anything. He's always in the unknown. When something comes to him or her, they do it. They don't care if I do this, this is going to happen. This is not science. There's no logic to this. Logic doesn't exist. This is not like mathematics where 1 + 1 = 2. In this realm, 1 + 1 can equal, it can equal something completely different. Maybe not even a number. It can equal like an animal. Its logic doesn't make sense. Think of it as a dimension where the laws of physics don't apply. So if you go to a dimension where the laws of physics don't apply, you will be blown away. You will be baffled by how things are, because the law of physics that work here, they don't work there. It's the same thing for Spirit. So Spirit wants you to be fully in the unknown, to not think logically about anything. Just follow the intuition that comes to you. Be like air, be like water. Water also represents Spirit, because water is very flexible and it's very wavy and it moves as it pleases. So be like water as well. And we have here the Empress, a major arcana again. Look at this beautiful depiction. Because Spirit wants you to embody the Empress within you, because you are the Empress. You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of things you can offer the world. You have a lot to offer to this humanity, and especially with what's going on in the world right now. So your role is important as the Empress. You have so much to give. And Spirit wants you to be the Empress by following Spirit and fully trusting in the unknown. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. So we have the Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Chariot card. Another, lots of major arcanas appearing here. We have the Empress, Chariot, the Magician earlier. Very interesting. So in May, Spirit, again, earlier we had the Ace of, see, and we're talking about water and air. And earlier I mentioned water, that water represents also spirit and how flexible it is. So we have the Ace of Swords, and now it's the Ace of Cups. So air and water. So the first element that you need to study is air and be like air. And the second element that Spirit wants you to study in May is water. Because water and air, they speak to each other. They complement each other. So water is an important element that you need to work with. And you need to use it in your rituals, just like here. See how it's inside a pot and there's a candle there? That's how you need to use it in your rituals. Have a bowl or a cauldron or a pot, put water in it, mix it with other herbs or elements, and use it in your rituals for invocation, for manifestation, and just for your magical practices. Use water, just like in this photo. And so in May, you need to use water. You need to learn from water. Because learning about air and water is going to give you this balance and harmony within you. It's going to give you this sense of fulfillment. You're going to understand why things are the way they are, why sometimes balance is important, why sometimes the yin and yang have to both coexist. You're going to understand why some bad things are happening. Is that so they can be balanced out with the good things, or to awaken people to do good things? So you're going to understand more about the energies and why they need to be balanced out. And moving forward on your Chariot, strong and powerful. The Empress moving forward on the Chariot like a magician. Because here this Magician card came up reversed, but I really see it as upright. It's just you have to just do a little bit of work in order to gain back your power as the Magician. But you're going to do it this month, so I trust that you're going to become upright this month. Beautiful reading, very powerful, very insightful too. Let's see, what else do we have here? Achmus ikrash zintraf uch eleres kandron itrafos imagen. And we have the Page of Wands. Look at this. Spirit is saying, by doing the work that I just mentioned, this month you're going to meet a new guardian entity, guardian demon, guardian spirit. And as depicted here, look, it's actually a dragon. It's going to be like a dragon / reptile entity. And this entity is going to be your new guardian. They're going to protect you. They're going to make sure that no harm is coming to you in the physical plane and in the spiritual plane. So when you do your magical work, you're going to be protected. And this entity is going to guide you in your dream state to dimensions and realms you have never seen before. Just like, see this person riding the dragon, it's going to be the same in your dreams. This dragon is going to help you uncover these dimensions, these beautiful worlds that you have never seen before, and you're going to love it. It's going to make you feel reborn and refreshed. Amazing, by the way. Wow. Very, it's so, it's such a beautiful energy. What else do we have here? We have the Queen of Cups reversed. Here, Spirit is saying that sometimes when you're going to do this work in May, sometimes you might feel like you're too much in your feelings, too much in your emotions. Again, Spirit is just giving you another reminder. Trust your intuition. Trust Spirit. Don't doubt yourself. Don't be too emotional. If something comes and makes you feel emotional and you feel like guilty, or you feel like crying, or you feel regrets, and you start maybe blaming others or even blaming yourself, no. Spirit wants you to leave that behind, put it in the closet, leave it aside. Just fully trust Spirit. Follow the intuition that comes from Spirit. Follow the signs, the synchronicities. There's no time to be emotional here. For this, in this month, no time to be emotional. Just follow Spirit, follow the unknown, and whatever comes to you, acknowledge it, accept it, and move forward like on your chariot. That's all Spirit wants you to do. And one last card, the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. Beautiful depiction of the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is saying in May, by applying what I just mentioned and by doing the work, the Wheel of Fortune is the only thing that's going to be awaiting you ahead after you ride on your chariot, which is this card here. And by the way, Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. Look how many major arcanas came up here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Chariot, we have earlier, of course, the Magician that came up here, the Empress. All of these major arcanas came up for you, and they're all amazing major arcanas. You started with the Magician. Yes, it was reversed, but again, I believe it's going to be upright very soon when you do the work. That was the start of the reading, and the end of it is the Wheel of Fortune. What else do you want? I think the message is loud and clear. So a beautiful month ahead. This is amazing. Good luck on your magical journey. I can't wait for you to do the work and to uncover what's ahead for you, what Spirit has in store for you. It's always fascinating. It's always amazing. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next reading. Asuch resefen zuntrach in leres kon shisach.